Once upon a time, in a small, quiet village by the sea, there lived a humble fisherman and his wife. Every day the fisherman would venture out in his tiny wooden boat to cast his nets into the endless, sparkling waters. He wasn't rich, but he was content. His wife, however, was not. One morning, as the fisherman tugged at his net, he felt something unusual, something heavy. With effort, he pulled, and to his amazement, there was a large golden fish wriggling in his net. Its scales shimmered like sunlight.
"Please, good sir, spare my life, and in return, I shall grant you any wish you desire."
The fisherman, startled but kind-hearted, replied, "I have no need for wishes, little fish." And with that, he let the fish slip back into the sea. When he returned home and told his wife of the encounter, her eyes lit up, not with wonder but with greed. "You fool," she scolded. "We live in this shabby house with barely enough to eat. You could have wished for a better life." The next day, under his wife's insistence, the fisherman rowed back out to the ocean and called for the golden fish. Almost instantly the fish appeared, its bright scales gleaming beneath the waves. "What is it you wish for?" the fish asked kindly. "My wife, she wishes for a fine house," the fisherman reluctantly said. "Go home," the fish replied. "It is done." Sure enough, as the fisherman returned, he found their old shack replaced with a lovely cottage. Inside, the wife rejoiced, but it wasn't long before she began to frown. "A cottage is nice," she muttered, "but why settle for nice?" The next day, she sent her husband back to the fish with a new demand, a grand mansion with servants and fields of gold. Once again, the fish granted the wish, but even this wasn't enough. The wife grew restless, dreaming of castles, power, and wealth beyond measure. Every day she sent her husband back, asking for more and more, a kingdom, then an empire. Finally, she demanded to rule the heavens themselves. "Tell the fish I want to be a goddess," she cried. With a heavy heart, the fisherman rowed to the sea for what he knew would be the last time. When he called the golden fish, the waters stirred, darker than before. The fish appeared, but it looked tired. "My wife wishes to rule the heavens," the fisherman said, his voice trembling. The fish gazed at him silently for a long moment. Then it spoke. When the fisherman returned, he found himself standing before their old, broken-down shack. The fields of gold, the mansion, and even the stately cottage had all vanished. Inside, his wife sat on the floor, crying over an empty bowl. And so the fisherman and his wife returned to their simple life by the sea. The fisherman was content once more, but his wife, forever haunted by her greed, never found peace again. The golden fish was never seen again, but the fisherman often wondered if it still swam in the depths, waiting to teach its next lesson. And so they say, be careful what you wish for, and more importantly, learn to be grateful for what you already have.